phenomenal cup of joe. That Keurig actually makes a bomb coffee, and if it didn't, oh well, but it does, so thank you. That is a blessing. So we're actually picking up on this video where we left off in the last one. We're still waiting on this gentleman, very nice gentleman, to unload the rest of those sheets of steel. And the reason why it's taking so long is, for some reason, this company, they used to ban the sheets of steel, but now they don't. So now he has to take each layer off one at a time, because if he doesn't, they're just gonna slide off as he picks them up. So this is kind of wild. We are picking up some crane mats out of Little Britain Church in PA. And the funny thing about this is, the first thing I noticed is where we're taking it to. We're taking this up to New Hampshire, someplace called Patterson Farms. But the reason why this caught my eye is because literally yesterday I was chatting with my buddy who also works for TMC, and he told me exactly where he's going. He's going to a little, like a farm up in New Hampshire, and well, here it is. So I sent him a text and said, hey, is this the place that you delivered to by chance? And he said, I'm still here now. So I'm actually going to give him a call, because there's no parking there. I want to see if he actually was able to park up.
What up, homie?
Not much. How are you?
Oh, I'm sitting in 4 squad deep of TMC drivers waiting to get a load.
Did you end up parking there?
There's space to park. I don't know if they'll let you park.
So I've actually been here once before, just picking up some crane mats. It looks beautiful out here. Alright, so I laid out my dunnage. I'll probably have to move it, but that's alright. When these guys are starting to load me, I'll be out here as well, and I can actually move the dunnage around as they're loading me. They're gonna start loading me here once I pull forward. They want me to take it right here and stay real close to the side around that bend. I think this is gonna be tight enough. Just straighten my truck out with the trailer. Something like that. Hopefully they'll balance this out a little bit. We want the load to be evenly spaced out on the trailer. We don't want too much weight on the front end or the back end. This little guy right here is actually marking where the center of the trailer is, so she's looking pretty good. Got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. My dunnage are 10 feet apart. Let me make sure this is 10 feet apart. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Look at that. I'm kind of good at what I do. It is leaning more on this side than it is the other side, unfortunately, but it might not be a bad idea for it to be a little closer on this side to help with the natural tilt of the road. What I'm trying to say is, if it's going to be closer to one side, the left side or the right side, you'd rather be closer to the left side. I'm gonna have to double check my notes. I'm not sure how heavy this load is. I'm not sure if they know. Probably don't know exactly, but I'll probably use at least 10 straps regardless. 9 for sure, but 10 just to be safe. 5 on each bundle, because 9 straps is good for 48,000 pounds, and a 10th one would be just extra safe. Yeah, look at these things have QR codes on them now. That's silly. Yeah, move on. Thank you. Let me double check to see how much this stuff weighs on my dispatch note. And 48, so we do need 9 straps regardless. When in doubt, strap it out. It is something that no one's ever said ever, so let's not make that a thing. time to get comfortable because it looks like we have about almost a 7-hour drive today. What time is it? Hey, it's noon. So this is about the time I like to be done with my actual work because, you know, it's easy math. We have about 7 hours of driving to do. We'll get done around 7 o'clock. Looks like we're taking 95 all the way up. Unfortunately, we do have to drive through the Bronx. We'll be driving through or around Newark, Philadelphia, Trenton, the Bronx, Bridgeport, Hartford, Springfield, and then last but not least, all the way up in New Hampshire, town of Hinsdale. Hinsdale probably. 358 miles to go. We're gonna do our last load check of the night. I was going to park here and see if I wanted to end my night here, but I actually passed the only available truck spot. I'm still about 100 miles out from my delivery, and so that would be about a 2-hour drive for tomorrow. We are here just south of Hartford, Connecticut. Our delivery is actually just like right about there. So I'm gonna try to get here. I'm gonna try to park there for the night. It's a truck stop. What type of truck stop is this? Whately truck stop. There's like 70 overnight parking spots, so hopefully they got some parking spots there available. They'll knock off another 71 miles, and we have 96 miles of our trip left. So that's gonna be actually pretty bomb. All right, I'll catch you then. Done for the night. I'm doing the classic, heating up my dinner, and I'm about to put my windshield cover on my windshield to give me some privacy. This was actually a really good move to come out here because now not only did I knock off another hour and a half of driving, all we have to do tomorrow is go 31 miles. Sorry, it'll take about 31 minutes. All we have to do is go about 25 miles. That's awesome. All right, I'll see you guys in the AM. Waiting in line to get unloaded. I just took my straps off. I think that was a really good move last night to keep trucking along. I'm glad I passed the only available parking spot in that first rest area, because then it just forced me to keep going. And that little truck stop that I discovered last night that I stayed at, I bookmarked that because that would be a good kind of secret little truck stop I can count on when I come up here. Looks like we're not the only ones up here. There's a lot more people here than I thought there would be. And wow, it is cold. It's another 10-degree day. This week has been a chilly one, but I honestly kind of like it. As long as it's not too windy. I think it's the breeze and the wind that really gets you. But I'm really trying to figure out if I want to start making my way over to like the nearest truck stop or something, because I don't really want to hang out here. I asked the gentleman who unloaded me, hey, is there any good place close by to scurvy off to park for a little bit until I get dispatched? And there's a place semi close by, but what to do? Alright, so we're in a place called Winchester, New Hampshire. and it's literally on the border of New Hampshire, obviously, but also Massachusetts and Vermont. It's like right there by the 3. Unfortunately, we got booted from our drop-off. Fortunately, this place that we're at, it's called Chaz's, and it was like just a mile or 2 down the road, so we are chilling. My buddy recommended these tub of towels to me. They're great for just all-purpose everything, including your face. I feel like I've had the same like dirt smudge on my cheek, and I've just not been cleaning my face off these past few days. Someone's gonna look into this and realize that tub of towels aren't actually not good for your face or your skin, but hey, it's a disinfectant. It's not gonna kill me. Not gonna kill me. Oh, I'm gonna do the dad thing and use the rest to get my money's worth. Should dusty girl up here. Alright. So we made it to our pickup. It took me about 2.5 hours to get here. Pretty easy drive, pretty relaxed. Beautiful country scene up here. But it's technically a preload. So they want me to pull out my tarps. And now since I am pulling out my lumber tarps, I can put away my steel tarp. This place is the one place I was hoping not to get dispatched to because they are not the quickest. I need new gloves. And then let's pull out our tarp. These tarps should not be that fat, but this cold weather makes it really hard to roll those up nice and tight. That's ridiculous. All the way up here in Newington, New Hampshire, and we're taking this to White Plains, New York. So that's one of the reasons why I didn't want to come up here. Every time I'm up here, it takes forever to get me loaded, and then by the time I'm loaded, I have like very limited amount of time on my clock. And to get back down to New York, I have to go through Springfield, Mass, Hartford, Connecticut, New Haven, Stamford, then New York. So traffic, man. You think that Pilot has a lot of nice showers. We're parking here for the night. Finally grabbing a shower for the week. We're in a little place called Sturbridge, Massachusetts, and this Pilot that we're at is like my favorite Pilot to be at. All right, we made it to our delivery. I woke up this morning at like 5:15. The drive this morning was not nearly as bad as I thought it was going to be. All right, now we're just waiting for this guy to get moved. Once he moves, they want me to take his spot. Then I'll start getting untarped, unstrapped, and then get unloaded. It is Friday for me here, and it is 8:23. I'm hoping I get dispatched to Kearney, New Jersey for some shingles. That would be a nice take-home load, but all right, this guy's moving, I'm moving. So this is what we were hauling under there. Just some form of drywall. Forget what they call it exactly, but it's a bit thinner than normal drywall. Now it's Friday, so it can be kind of hectic. Hopefully we get home at a decent time, but I doubt it. But we'll see. We're just waiting for these guys to call me back, stage up so they can unload me. We're just about getting there. What about yourself?
I'm doing lovely. Have you been here before?
Like once or twice.
Welcome back to the show. Don't work too hard. Have a good one.
Appreciate it. Thank you. I'm not sure if you guys caught that or not, but there was a security guard lady parked at the end of the street here, and she gets out as I'm making this turn, and she was just like, have you been here before? I'm like, yeah, once or twice. And she said, you know, welcome to the show, but with some more explicatives. We are here. This is not where I'd want to be on a Friday. These guys can be really slow. Right now it's 12:35, so they're on lunch break. I do know that. Like I was saying before, this is the one place that I did not want to come to. They're really slow, and they take lunch breaks, and they're serious about them. They gave me a little visitor card. Once they get back from lunch break, I'll walk over, check in, and I'll wait my turn. Hopefully they're quick. I am going to make myself a second cup of coffee, because I like coffee. So we just tried checking in. We waited in line for an entire hour, or just about, and they don't have some release paperwork or something, some sort of email. Without that email, then I don't get loaded. So I reached out to my fleet manager already. We're gonna see if he can send that email, whatever this release form is that they need. So that's just I already said this place sucks. I totally forgot that there was that reason it sucks as well. So ugh. So we got just under 4 hours to go once we're finally all secured and tarped up. We got here at 12:30 and it's now 4:30. We have a 4-hour drive home. So assuming I get this all secured and tarped in an hour, 5:30. When I get home at like 9:30, 10, you know, it's Philly traffic and everything. We're getting home late. We're getting home late, guys. Sucks, but part of the job. I met a really cool guy. His name's Dave. We hung out for that entire time here. We were just kind of messing around, joking about how these guys are unionized here. And we kept hearing murmurs of we don't get checked in time because of this email issue that they didn't see our load number in their system because they needed some sort of email from our company. And like we were chomping at the bit that we really close to not get a load on, which honestly, I was like, oh, I wouldn't mind, but no, it's going home empty would be less money for me. Hey, at least it's a gorgeous day. It's like literally the perfect temperature out here. It's not cold at all. It's actually really comfortable. At one point I was thinking maybe I'd stop somewhere and get my truck washed. That way I can have a good first impressions for my next trainee I'm getting next week. And then let's get to tarping. That's what the top of a load looks like. And make sure you're staying careful. 3 points of contact, slow steps. Beautiful. Random blocks. These should not be up here. Like, what is this? What is this loose piece of wood? I can't stay up here. Bro, this place, tell you what, this, just, I guess I'm tarping this, but still, it's wild. Oh no, we need an extra, oops, I miscounted folks. I miscounted. So we got an extra winch down there. Oh man, how do you tighten these? Oh, I have to loosen these all. How did I miscount this? I really did mess up, didn't I? Silly me. Silly me. That's a rookie mistake right there. That is a rookie mistake. Hey, that's on me. That is on me. Didn't realize how close we were to the Philadelphia Eagles Stadium. That big game this weekend. Hopefully you guys won. That didn't take too long to fix. 2 minutes, maybe 3 by the time I tighten them all down. But man, when you're new at this, a little mistake like that can be very demoralizing. On a Friday when you're trying to get home, you can climb back up, boys. Not too shabby for a take-home load. I'm gonna get home 3 hours and 44 minutes, 219 miles. It's definitely gonna take longer than 3 hours and 44 minutes because we have to go through Philadelphia, but we are gonna call it there in this video. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one.